Hello, beautiful friends. Happy Monday to you. Here we are with our usual check in to see what we're going to focus on letting go of this week as we step into a new week in the summer months. So, if you're here with me live, say hi, or if you have any questions or comments after, let me know. I like to just feel into the energy of where we're sitting, what's going on. And of course, if you've been watching these with me before, you know that I like to tap into the energy of the moon. And then of course we've been working through my letting go cards one card at a time. So this is an auspicious and important week, I feel, because last week we on the 9th we had the new moon in Cancer, and then on this week, it's on Friday or Saturday, I can't remember. Friday or Saturday, it's the first quarter phase of the moon, and it's in the sign of Libra. So what this vibe is that we're feeling into, it's all about the new moon is about putting your attention within you and then coming and making intentions, and then the first quarter supports us to start taking action on those intentions. But the energies of the signs of Cancer and Libra together, it's all about mastering our emotional self. And so as we move into this week, and maybe you're still working on some intentions, and of course these intentions too, it's not just for this next month, it's for the next 6 months, because we've got lots of other planetary um, influences that are kind of saying, check in. What do you want to experience, to create, to be, to see within yourself? But for the rest of this year of change, 2021 has been the year of change, and so this is a really great time to just check in and see where are there any places where you're a wee bit out of balance, where maybe you're doing or saying something that's not truly in alignment with your core essence. And of course, this is never about nitpicking or fault picking or finding something wrong. It's about evolving and becoming more and more in integrity with all that you are. So that's why I'm saying I feel like this is a really pivotal week, pivotal space for us to be in. So to support this idea that I'm just saying about still having your attention within you and seeing, are there places where you need to get a wee bit more harmony, a wee bit more balance? Do you need to change your rhythm a little bit? Do you need to integrate some more self-care, for instance? Self-care is priority number one in order to master our emotional selves. How's that going for you? Are you finding all the things that fill your cup up in order to be the guiding light, the service provider, whatever it is you're called to do? What's your mission? Are you in alignment with that? So all that being said, and this is why I was kind of the preamble that I wanted to set up for you on this, is that we're working this week with card number 37 in my system here, and it is stubbornness. Where does that show up for you? We all have stubbornness within us, but if it becomes something where it's a limitation on, stopping us seeing a new way, or stopping us getting clear on what is it we need to do or to be or to help get the heart song of us sung to the world. Sit with that and just maybe this is a time for you to just journal or to reflect upon, where does stubbornness block you? And is it time to let some of that go? Open it up a little bit. So let me read this out to you and see if this helps sort of get a little bit clearer on this. Sometimes it's hard to admit, but at times you're just wrong. Other people have just as much capacity as you do in providing the correct answer. So stop being stubborn and just embrace it. The less stubborn you act, the more open you are to learning new things. We all have some degree of stubbornness within us, but more people have stubbornness as their main personality feature than any other. Can you relate to that? Can you feel some of this? As with any main feature, the key is becoming conscious of it. This is the big thing about the letting go process that I talk about, is sometimes it's just a case of just being aware of it, acknowledging it, and then it actually doesn't have such a big hold over you. So it's to become conscious of how stubbornness operates in oneself. If you have stubbornness, you can begin to observing your outward persona in action. And I'm going to list out some ideas on this. So ask yourself, do I have a tendency to justify the status quo? Do I generally argue against change or newness on seemingly logical grounds? Do I often deride new ideas or suggestions? These are great journal prompts to go along with what I'm saying to you about the energies of the moon moving through Cancer and Libra signs. Then you can dig deeper. Why do I resist change or newness? What am I afraid of? Sometimes that's what's underneath stubbornness, right? Is fear. What do I fear would happen to me if I allowed uncontrollable change to happen? Approaching the deepest level, you may need some external support. So please, if you need some support, reach out to a colleague, a friend, a coach, message me, put it in the comments below. Don't feel like you get stuck. This is not about, spiraling down into a blaming, shaming kind of aspect. But so approaching the deepest level, you may need some external support in the form of a counselor, a therapist, or at least a close friend. Where does this fear of new situations come from? How was I hurt in the past? Can I let it go now? Can you? So just take a deep breath. These were big questions. And not all of them will resonate with you, but see, can you find some more balance? Can you find some more rhythm and not block yourself from being open to new perspective, to be open to align with the truth of you more, deeper and deeper? That's what this is all about. So I'm going to draw us a tarot card, and then I'll draw 3 angel cards to help us get a wee bit clearer on this idea of letting go of stubbornness, or the propensity to dig your heels in a wee bit. This is beautiful. We've got the 3 of Cups. I love this. There's so much joy in that 3 of Cups. And you know what's beautiful about that one is Cups is all about emotions and joy and happiness, and celebrate that the 3 is bringing that. So remember I said that the energies of the moon, the new moon in Cancer, and then the first quarter this week in a few days being in Libra, that it's all about mastering our emotional selves. I don't know about you, but celebrating your emotional self like that with the energy of the 3 of Cups is basically saying you're on track. We are on track. This is pretty auspicious. Don't you like that? But like I said, if you need any help or want some more reflection or some tools or resources on this idea of getting clear on what is stubbornness, where is stubbornness, and how can you let it go, please let me know. You can message me or put comments in below. I say below. So let's see what comes up. These actually, as always, we've got some beautiful, beautiful cards come up. First one is study. So isn't that awesome? I said about these ideas of journaling. Study to me is, can you study your patterns, your propensities? Remember I said about having a look and seeing where things are out of balance a little bit, and what can you let go of? You can find that by studying, watching, witnessing your patterns and your thoughts and your mindset, and then see if you can bring in some harmony, because we also all have harmony too, right? So where is your focus? Are you focusing on what's not going good for you, or are you focusing on finding the balance and the rhythm and the harmony? And the outcome too is divine guidance. Divine guidance is always there for us. We have to remember to surrender, to open sometimes. So stubbornness could maybe block us from actually accessing the capacity to receive the downloads, if you like, or the energy from outside of us. So, all that being said, I wish you a beautiful week ahead. And like I said, if you need any help in getting a wee bit introspective or checking in with this idea or the propensity to be stubborn, sometimes we're not even aware of it. Sometimes we get caught in a thinking process and not even realize that that pattern is like the needle is stuck in the groove and we need to move it. So I hope that this inspiration or these journal prompts or the energies that we're sitting in with the moon is going to help you do an inventory, find your harmony and balance and your peace, and start really mastering your emotional self. Much love to you. I wish you a great week ahead.